So today's episode of honoring our animals that has passed away is going to be a little bit different. Today I want to honor Taryn, our director and head of animal management. I want to honor Galaxy. I want to honor Alpha and Cora. So Born Free Foundation approached us a couple of years ago and asked if we've got some land where they can create a sanctuary site for very abused and neglected animals so that they can house them here and we take care of those animals. And of course we were incredibly thrilled. And in this space, I asked him if I could have 2 enclosures for rescues, for older animals, for retirement, and they had no problem. So we built the enclosure actually to retire Jubatus and Achilles, 2 of our oldest lions. But a couple of weeks in, we got a phone call about a beautiful white lion. His name was Galaxy. He was used in the film industry, finally retired and rescued. But that year, he lost all the females in his pride. And that unfortunately brought huge depression, behavior problems, stress, and he started to eat his own tail. We were contacted because we work with the world's best specialist. We were contacted because of our knowledge. And again, me and Kat got in the car. We drove all the way, about 7 hours from here, and we went to meet Galaxy. His name says it all. He had another name before that. But when we saw that boy, we knew that he would bring galaxy and galaxy of goofiness, of love, of lessons to our lives. So we relocated Galaxy to the Born Free section. So the day Galaxy arrived here, we placed his crate in front of the little release gates that we use. We opened up the lid and something to the side caught my eye and I looked at Taryn. Tears were flooding out of her eyes. The admiration, the instant connection, the love that I saw between those 2, you don't even read about that in fairy tales. Galaxy unfortunately ended up destroying another piece of his tail where Dr. Peter Caldwell needed to come in and do another amputation. But after that, he was perfect. We were a couple of months in of him living here by us and we got a panic call over the radio. I remember Taryn saying, Galaxy, 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 and she couldn't get the words out and we all went running. And this panic call actually ended up being that white lion for the first time walking on top of his platforms. Now, to explain why it's such a big situation, a lion will roam its enclosure, but when they leave the ground to go lay on top of a platform, that is when they claim safety. That is when they claim belonging. So there's so many special moments with this boy, but I can tell you that Taryn always used to call him her perfection, her goofball. The absolute honor that was between those 2 souls was incredible. And the reason I'm telling this story today is that it's been a couple of years until this day. Taryn can't speak about that boy. The love they shared, the connection they shared, it's something to witness. So T, thank you for taking care of that boy. Galaxy, thank you for taking care of Taryn. The 2 of you will forever leave your prints in each other's hearts, and I know you guys will see each other again one day. So after Galaxy arrived, 2 of the most beautiful queens arrived from Natuurhulpsentrum in Belgium via Born Free Foundation, and British Airways helped us to relocate them here, Alpha and Cora. Alpha and Cora, they were 2 queens. They were not to be messed with. Of course, yet again, Taryn is the one that won their hearts. They would bask in the sun. They would slowly go out for morning strolls. The way that these 2 ladies enjoyed life was incredible to see. The smallest bird sound, the sunlight, the appreciation and gratitude from coming from a much smaller environment to being out in nature has taught me to every single day appreciate those little sounds, those little smells. Taryn and those 2 girls had an amazing journey together, but unfortunately because of old age, they were in their early 20s. Lions only get about 10 to 13 years in the wild. Their kidneys did start to fail. We unfortunately lost Alpha first, and after that, only a month and a half after that, we lost Cora as well. Those 2 girls' camp is still staying open. I think it's just fitting to honor queens by leaving their environment to be peaceful for now. Taryn, again, what you meant for those 2 queens, and Alpha Cora, you were Taryn's sunshine, you were her flowers. Galaxy, Alpha Cora, you are forever missed, you are forever honored. And it was an absolute privilege to see you guys love Taran and for T to see you love them. Thank you for joining this episode again, and stay tuned. There's more to come.